Good morning, fellas. On the table today, we have Second Season Express, and I'm running an NFL tournament. And right now, we have Miami playing against Buffalo. It's halftime. I like to keep my videos short. So we'll play the second half. Right now, it's Buffalo 20. They're the home team. And Miami 14. Total yards so far, you can see Miami really struggling offensively. Actually, only 55 yards on the ground and 85 yards in the air. They got 90 yards in the second quarter. First quarter, you can see they really struggled, 50 yards in total. Buffalo has not been running the ball very much. They've been having lots of success in the air. They get to the red zone and they get stalled. So they do have a couple of touchdown passes. That's how they have the 20-14 lead. So we'll start it off, and Miami will be kicking off. And we have a roll of a 3. So the kickoff will go to zone 2. So it's Buffalo ball. So Miami kickoff to zone 2. First down and 10 Buffalo. I'll just call the plays. And I think for Buffalo, we're going to start off by running the ball. Do something a little bit different here. And we get a 6, which is going to be a blitz. So a run against the blitz, and we roll the 32. And 2 more players rated 2 against the run on offense. And if we check Buffalo, we have Stefon Diggs is a 2, Josh Allen is a 2. So the answer is yes. So it is going to be a gainer. So the gain is going to be a 3, which is going to be 2 zones. So Buffalo picks up a big run for 2 zones, move into zone 4. So the way I mark it is I put down 2 zones with their gain, and they're now in zone 4 in case they lose track. Each zone is 15 yards, so they pick up 30 yards on the runs. Buffalo still got the ball. Josh Allen's gonna try and run it again, I guess. And we're gonna be safe. So run against safe, number 26. 1 player rated 2 against the run on the offensive line, and they do not have a guy. So it is little room, no gain, but they get the down arrow. So they get to try another play. So Buffalo runs 0 zones. We're in zone 4 with the down arrow, and we'll play it again. Josh Allen's going to pass this time. Pass against the pass, and it's a 32. So pass against the pass. Now, when you play Second Season Express, you're going to have charts. I can't show you the charts because it's intellectual property of the game. But basically, if you take a look at this one, pass against pass, and I would go down to check against 32. 32 is 2 or more players in the offensive backfield rated 2 against the pass. Josh Allen is a 2. And that is all they have in the backfield. And the backfield is a quarterback, the running back, and the tight end. So the answer is no. So passer is its Y, which is the interception rate. Is it greater than 6? The answer is no. So it's an incomplete pass. So Buffalo pass, 0 zones. They're still stuck in zone 4. So they will punt. And the timing is each time Sukensu put in a play. So Buffalo will punt, and I roll a 6, 6, 5. So a punt of a 6 is an O. And if I go to an O, it's a wow. And if I go to a wow number 5, it is 7 zones. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to kick it out of the end zone. So Buffalo punt goes 7 zones, and Miami will start in zone 2. First down and 10 for Miami. They had a little bit of success throwing the ball. I think that's what I'm going to start for them this time. And it is a pass defense. So pass against the pass, 66. 3 or more defenders rated 2 against the pass. Jackson is a 1+. Let me bring it a little closer so you can see. Jackson is a 1+, so he is only that 1+ means he's a 2 when you go over the 50-yard line. It's not very clear, is it? So in terms of it, 3 or more rated 2, we have Poyer, who's a 2. Von Miller is a 2. And that is all. So they only have 2 guys. So the answer is no. So this is going to be complete. So the pass is going to be a 3, which is going to be 2 zones. So Miami pass for 2 zones. They will move into zone 4. 1, 2. And that is 30 yards. I'm using David Gambrell's system for accumulating yards on offense. Miami is going to pass again, and it's going to be against the blitz. So Miami against the blitz. I'm calling offense for both teams. Number 62, linebacker rated 2 against the pass. And Von Miller is a 2 against the pass. So the answer is yes. So he is sacked. So Tua Tagovailoa is sacked. And if it was in this zone, in Buffalo's end, you'd move him back 1. But since he's there, he's not. So he's in zone 4. We're going to put down Miami getting us. Tua's gets sacked, and they're just going to punt the ball away. And my roll is a 6-5. So punt on a 6 is an O. O number 5 is 4 zones. So 1, 2, 3, 4 zones. And Miami punt 4 zones to zone 1. And this system here, the plastic system, is from Al Wilson. He no longer sells it, but it's pretty cool. If he ever does, I would jump on it. I use this for hockey. I use it for football. A great system that Al did with his 3D printer. So up now is Buffalo. Buffalo's going to throw the ball, and they are going to be going against a safe defense, number 51. So pass against safe, number 51 reads, any player in the defensive line rated 0 against the pass. So here's the defensive line, 0 against the pass, and we do. Raycon Davis is a 0 against the pass. So for 51, if it is a yes, it's an incomplete. We're going to roll the decider die, and it's just an incomplete pass. Bad break there for Buffalo. So Buffalo pass is incomplete. They're still in zone 1, and they're going to have to punt the ball away. Here comes the punt. It is a 5. So a punt of a roll of a 5 is 4 zones. 1, 2, 3, 4 zones. So Buffalo punts. And we go 4 zones, and Miami is in zone 4. First down and 10 for the Dolphins, trying to get back in the game. They're down 20-14. Miami's got it. They're going to throw the ball. It is going to be against the safe. So the roll is a 13. So pass against safe 13. Passes grade D or better. Tua is a double A. So that will be... The answer will be yes. It means it's complete. We will roll for him. And a 5 is going to be an XP. So we're going to go to the next column, which is a little higher for things. It is going to be 4 zones. So Miami's starting to come on. Miami pass 4 zones into zone 8. So it'd be 15, 30, 45, 55 yards on the pass play. They're up to 85 for the quarter, and they're in zone number 1. Let's just have Miami pass it in if they can. 5 is going to be against the blitz. When you go inside, when you're on the first zone here, the defense, 1 is pass, 2 is pass, 3 run, 4 run, 5 and 6 are blitz. So the defense call gets a little bit different in the last zone here. So it's going to be a blitz. So pass, blitz, and we roll the 21. Passers grade AA or better. Tua is a AA. It's complete for a touchdown. So Miami pass, 1 zone for a TD. And I always put down the 7 points. If they miss, then I'll change it. So a short pass, we're going to roll. It is number 19. So short pass 19 for Miami is going to go to Jay Wilson. So pass is going to go to Jeff Wilson. Jeff Wilson will be on the reception. And it's just a 5-yard pass for Miami. They're up to 90 yards this period. And here comes the extra point attempt. They are an A for extra point. And the extra point is good. And the kickoff is a 3, which is going to go to zone 2. So Buffalo has it. Miami kickoff to zone 2. They score the 7 points. It is now 21-20 for Miami. Buffalo has the ball. Josh Allen's got to get stuff going here for Buffalo. They started off running successfully and had trouble in the air. He's going to go back to what helped him in the first quarter, which was the pass. But Buffalo is guess and run on the first play. So pass against the run, number 23. You always read it black, white. 2 or more players rated 2 against the pass on the offensive line. So if we take a look at the offensive line, 2 or more players against the pass. We have 1. We do have 2. So the answer is yes to that one. And it is going to be complete. We'll just roll the die. And it is a 2. And it's going to be 3 zones. So Buffalo pass is going to go 3 zones to zone 5. That's 45 yards. 1, 2, 3. They're on the other side of the field. That last play coming up. Josh Allen's going to keep it in the air for Buffalo. Here comes a pass, and it was expected. So pass against the pass, number 32. And we have 2 or more players in the offensive backfield rated 2 against the pass. Josh Allen is a 2, but that is it. So the answer is no. So for no, passer Y, is it greater than 6? No, Allen is a 2. So it is going to be an incomplete pass. So Buffalo pass, incomplete. They're in zone 5. That is the end of the quarter. Buffalo has the ball. They can try a long field goal. Now we have to roll the decider die. They're going to need a dot to try. They don't get it. So Buffalo is going to, they're going to push their luck here a little bit. They're going to go for it. Josh Allen's going to pass. And Buffalo is ready for it. It is pass against the pass. Number 25. Any player in the offensive line rated 0 against the pass. And, so what's happening here? Kind of interesting stuff, guys. So 0 against the pass, you have a 2, 1. That would change to a 1 because they're over center. That is a 1. He's usually a 0, but since he's over center, that changes to a 1. So the answer to that question would be a no. So, but even if it's a yes, he was sacked. A no, it's incomplete. So that didn't work out for Buffalo. I thought it was going to be a gainer. So Buffalo pass is incomplete. So this Buffalo Bills do not pull it off. They did it earlier in the game, and they did get it. It is now Miami ball. Miami has some momentum here. And Tua's going to throw the ball again. So it's going to be pass against safe. And 36, defense penalty, sustains the drive. So Buffalo really starting to get into trouble. So Miami pass, Buffalo penalty, maybe not pinning the Dolphins back is going to hurt. They will move up. Tua's going to keep it in the air. They're having success. And we're going against safe. Pass against safe, 64. Any linebacker rated 0 against the pass. So if we take a look at Buffalo. No, they don't have any 0s against the pass. So Tua's Y, is it greater than 4? It is not. He's a 2, so it is incomplete. So Miami pass is incomplete. They are still in zone 4. They're in zone 4, so they can try a field goal. Their long is a C. So a C on a long field goal is 11 to 16. I think Miami they go for it or try and pin. I think they're just going to pin Buffalo back. So they're going to punt. We get a 5, and 5 is 4 zones or 2 zones. We'll take the 2 zones. So Miami punt 2 zones, and Buffalo is in zone 2 to start off. Here come the Bills. They had no luck in the passing game. They're going to try and run it this time. So run against the blitz. Maybe catch Miami off guard. We got an 11. That's not good. Is the runner quadruple A or better? I don't think anybody is. So we're going to go. The way I play it is this is inside run. That is outside run. So inside run number 18 is going to be Moss. Moss is a beast. The answer is no. So he gains 1 yard. So Buffalo run 0 zones. They're still in zone 2. They're going to have to punt the ball away. Oh, man. Not looking good for Buffalo. It's a 6 on the punt and a 1. So 6 is an O. O number 1 is a snap. So for a snap, we're going to roll again. And we go to the 1 in the snap column, and it's just 2 zones. So Buffalo really having some bad luck here. Buffalo punt 2 zones. And Miami has it in zone 5. Now, if they can take advantage of this, they can really stick it to Buffalo. Miami is going to, let's put the pressure on. Miami's going to throw it. Maybe not the smartest thing here, but pass against safe. It is a 45. Home on offense, they are not. So if they're not, an offense penalty kills the drive. So Miami tries a pass, putting the pressure on, and it's a penalty. They're in zone 5. They can try a field goal, but like I said, their long is not very good. I think they'll just pin them back again. They're going to punt. Punt is 2 zones, 1, 2. Works out well. So Miami punt 2 zones, and Buffalo's in zone number 2. We have played 8 minutes. There's 7 minutes left. Buffalo down 21-20. Buffalo had all sorts of offensive chances in the air in the first half, and they've been stymied here in the second half. They're going to pass it, go back to what was successful for them. So pass against safe, number 21. Passer grade AA or better? No. Josh Allen is an A. Is his Y equal to 7? It's not. It is incomplete. So Buffalo pass, incomplete. They're still in zone 2. Oh, man. So this is one of those things, make or break. Do you go for it? There's only 5 minutes to play. You're down point. If you kick it off and you don't get it back, the thing is, if you miss, the game is going to be over. 5 minutes to go, down a point. Do you trust your defense? They've been pretty good. Punt. Miami's going to get a play. All they need is a field goal. Oh, they're going to punt. They're going to trust their defense. So a 1, and it's a terrible punt. 2 zones. Oh my gosh, they're getting bad luck. Buffalo punt. Oh, now I feel stupid. That was a bad call. 2 zones. Miami is in zone 5. Tua's got the ball. They're going to run it this time. Let's try something a little bit different. And Buffalo's calling a pass play. So a run against a pass. Big break. We've got a 32. 2 more players rated 2 against the run on offense. So if we take a look at Miami, Connor Williams is a 2. And Tyreek Hill as a 2. So they do have the 2 players that are against the run. So it is going to be a gainer. Let's roll it. It's a 4. It's 2 zones. 1, 2. So Miami runs the ball. 2 zones into zone 7. First down and 10. They're going to keep the ball on the ground. Oh, wait a sec. Let me just double check that, folks. Tyreek Hill is a 2-. So they did not get it. Tyreek Hill is a 2-, which means over center, he's only a 1. So Miami, yes, they didn't get that. What was it? It was a 32. So it's going to be 0 zones. Now, I think they're going to have to punt. So Buffalo's defense does come through. Punt number 2 is 3 zones. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they're really pinned back. So Miami punt. 3 zones puts Buffalo in zone 1. First down and 10. Buffalo doesn't have a lot of time. Exciting ending here. They're going to pass. They got to pass. That's all they've had luck with so far. It's going to be safe. And we roll an 11. Are you kidding me? Is he quadruple A? He's not. So it's going to be just for a couple of yards. But they do get the arrow. So Buffalo pass, 0 zones. They're still in zone 1, but they get a down arrow. They can try it again. Allen's going to put it in the air again. Again, they're thinking pass. Man, I'm just making terrible calls for Buffalo. So pass against the pass, number 65. 2 or more linebackers rated 0 against the pass. Take a look at Buffalo. Do they have 2 linebackers 0 against the pass? No, they do not. So 65, the answer is no. Is the Y, is it less than 4? Allen is less than 4, so it's incomplete. So again, Buffalo, pass, incomplete. They're still in zone number 1. They've got 2 plays left before they do. Oh, I keep passing. We're not having any luck. Let's try one more time. They're going to pass it. And it's against the safe. So Buffalo, last play, 35. 2 or more wide receivers or tight ends, 2 against the pass. Diggs is a 2. No, they're not. It is going to be incomplete. Oh, jeez. Buffalo pass is incomplete. We're going to have a big upset here, folks. In zone 1, Miami's ball on zone 1. Going the other way. Tua, do you take the field goal and then simply take the field goal now, and then Buffalo would only have 1 play left? No, we're going to run it. Miami's going to run against a blitz. Number 51, 2 or more defensive backs rated 0 against the run. They do not have it, so he's sealed off. So Miami run 0 zones. They're not getting anywhere, folks. Last play will be a field goal. So field goal is a double A from zone 1. 11-64. We roll a 12. It is good. So Miami field goal is good from zone 1. Final score, folks, from Buffalo. Miami 24. Buffalo 20. Wow, what a shocker. Buffalo kind of dominated the first half. Second half, man, look at the offense in the second half. So we're going to give them 20 yards here. That has to be David Gambrell's system. You have to have 50 yards per quarter. So we'll go 25-25. So in the second half, Miami had 30 yards running and 110. Buffalo had 55 and 70. So for the game, Miami ran the ball for 85 yards. They passed the ball for 195 and one touchdown running. They had a punt return for a touchdown for Miami. Buffalo, 55 yards on the ground and 215 yards for Josh Allen. He did have 2 touchdown passes. Final score, Miami 24, Buffalo 20. Miami will advance in my NFL tournament. This is second season football.